The teenage years are little more than learning how to fail gracefully. And for a long time, failing was terrifying to me. I had crippling anxiety. I was terrified of not being enough, of messing up when it counted the most. But as I've gotten older, you kind of get used to it. And that's not to say that it's good to fail or that you shouldn't try or apply yourself. Everyone fails all the time. None of us really know what we're doing. There's not really a point where suddenly everything clicks and you understand what's happening. I'm 17, but I'm going to be just as confused now as I will be when I'm 35. But there's a kind of beauty in that, in knowing that we're all failing and fumbling through life, trying to figure it out for ourselves together. And I think that if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, I would just tell her to keep going, to keep doing what she's doing and pick herself up and keep dusting herself off, because at the end of the day, the mistakes that she made weren't bad enough, were not serious enough for her to be so upset, for her to be so anxious. And I think that anxiety kept me from enjoying life to the fullest, and my childhood kind of seemed to pass me by and just in a blur of anxiety. And I don't wish that upon anyone. And I think that all of us spend so much time wondering about what could have been and feeling bad for ourselves, wishing that we hadn't said that or done that thing. Late at night, my mind brings up things that happened 7 years ago, like things that I messed up on, things that I said that I shouldn't have said or done that I shouldn't have done. But at the end of the day, I kept going. And I'm here now. And I can't control what I did then, but I can control what I do now. Failure is scary. But so is growing up. All of us are dealing with it together. No one knows the answer, but it all feels a little easier when you have good people at your side, people that you can trust and rely on. I'm 17 now, on the cusp of adulthood, but I feel like I still mess up a lot. I feel like I'm just a scared kid that's trying to figure out my place in the world. But I'm no longer defined by what I'm not. After all, what is life if not just a cycle of failing and messing up and trying to do better, trying to make each day better than the last? And I'm going to keep failing. All of us will. We're going to keep making mistakes, and we're going to keep messing things up, but we're going to keep getting better too. And we'll all be better for it, because failure has always been a better teacher than success. Learning how to fail gracefully, learning how to fail and get back up is so important to growing up, because failure always precedes success.